Right, so we're going to go over our A series because my first video is a bit confusing. I don't explain it too well. So we're going to start off hands on our hip. Okay, so this is going to be pretty much everyone can do this one, post-op, whatever. As soon as you can start walking, we can start doing this. All we're going to do is lift our leg up with our hip and push it back down. Up, down, up, down. Okay, so I'm not putting much force into this now. As I get fitter, I'm pushing the floor away and bring my knee up to 90 at the knee, 90 at the foot. And the way I'm moving isn't by leaning forward, it's by pushing the floor away as I hit it. The goal is to have your feet land underneath your hips every single step, okay? Pardon me. Right. The next drill we have is our A skips. That was more of a march. In fact, actually, we'll do an actual march first. So this is like our introduction to A skips, like last one was. This is going to be our march. Nice and simple. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Onto our toes. Really push away the floor. I'm putting a lot of power into the floor as I step. Okay, we want to try and get similar forces into the ground as we get when we sprint. Now, they're never going to be the same level, purely because of the environment. This is probably going to be about 2 or 3 times body weight, whereas a sprint's going to be about 8 or 9. So obviously you get these massive differences, but you don't need to produce the force fast into the ground, and so we're slowing down the movement so we can learn how to apply these forces correctly when we're at top end speed. The next one is our A skip. The only difference is we've now got a bounce. So we do our pogos, our 1 foot plogos, our nice little fast ones. This is what we need to add in, okay? Some key focus points is our rhythm and really applying those forces into the ground, and the 90 degrees at the knee and the hip, knee, hip and ankle, okay? Rhythm is key because you will struggle with these if you don't have the rhythm. Nice and simple with these. I didn't have the rhythm that time. Let's go back. Okay, nice and slow, nice and easy these ones were. If you progress the speed, they become a bit easier. And you could do these to 10, 20, 30 meters, how far as you want. They are pretty universal. They're designed by the Scandinavian sprinters or European sprinters because it gets cold and there wasn't a lot of indoor space. Now we have our switches. So our A switches are simple. Boom. The goal is to have your feet switch in the air. Okay? So you should never ever have 1 foot in the ground. And you're doing this as fast as you can. So up, boom. Okay? And these are pretty universal way you can do them. You can do them in warm-ups, you can do them in the gym, wherever, small space. Really focus on switching those legs as fast as you can. Why? Because when we do our sprint starts, in your first step, I need to see your foot hitting the ground here as your back knee is in line with the hips. In line with the hips, in line with your knees. Okay? Now that's pretty hard to do. And there's a lot of ways we can do that. However, this one really helps you learn where to push that force. Now, understandably, you're not going to be stood up doing them. You're going to be leant forward in this angle. The body don't care. The body's in the angle. You're still doing the same movement, just tilted forward. Okay, so the body will know how to produce it and how to time it. The other way is resisted sprints, but not everyone has access to resistance for the sprints. Now our last one's a step up. This one's quite tiring. This is our triples. So we're going to boom, 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 boom. Okay, so you're going to go right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, so it'll look like this. So, okay, now we got arms pumping whilst we're doing it. Opposite leg, opposite arm. That means we can really then associate these movements in our brain to when we're actually sprinting on the pitch. Okay, now that's pretty much all of the A series explained. These are going to go out as single videos and as a whole, so we use them in our warm-ups quite a lot, just to teach sprinting motor patterns and become better sprinting, because we all want to be fast. And sprinting is a skill.